Here we are, recording once again. Rona from Pittsburgh on another trip to New York. Take it away, Rona.
So as you can see, Stu loves making fun of me. This is his national sport. Other people play golf. Stu likes to imitate what he thinks I sound like. Now I ask you, is that what I sound like? Decide for yourself. So I've decided...
Be impartial.
I have decided that when we go to New York, I should blog and just speak sort of stream of consciousness so that in the future, when we're doddering, we will remember what we've done. So this is May 2013. We are traveling to New York City to visit our children and are making this special trip because my stepbrother Al is coming in from Australia. And we think it's his last time coming to the States because he said that this is his last time coming. And the chances of us going to Australia are very slim, although we would like to visit there. This has been quite a whirlwind of travels to New York. We were in New York not long ago because I decided that it was important for Matt and Mondri to see an opera at the Met, and yes, indeed, we did. And we got to go backstage and visit with the lead tenor Piotr Bacała, that's how you pronounce his name in Polish, who greeted us very wonderfully. And when I got to greet him, he said, "Oh, here she is, the famous Rona, and my family almost died, but they're here still." And so now we have this trip, and it turned out to be a double header because one of my very best friends in the world, Deborah Stewart, is turning 70, and her children made her a party, and so it's coming into New York for Al's visit and Deb's party. We are also coming back to New York in 2 weeks. I'm not sure we'll need to do another vlog, to visit with my cousin Roberta, who is coming in from Israel. I haven't seen her in about 10 years. She's a wonderful husband, Hillel. We are looking forward to that. And then again in June, later, we're going to see Bill and Amelia. And we are also taking Matt and Mondri to see Swan Lake, which they are each taking a day off from work for. So all of this is just lovely. But what has happened today? Okay, so today we woke up, we had a typical frenzied morning, and Stu and I already had our typical 3 or 4 major fights.
Not really.
Well, for us, they're major. It involves Stu criticizing everything I do in driving. I didn't stop here, I went too slow, I stepped on the brakes, I'm speeding, why are you going so slow, why are you going so fast? But the real news
Well, all of which, by the way, were accurate observations.
But you see how I'm abused? But the real news is that we're driving in a new car. Well, it's new to us. Now you might say, why are we driving in a new car when our other car, the Acura, was a perfectly fine car? That is because, as I mentioned in the other video, Stu has back of the house itis. He also has one other disease. Now, Stu doesn't gamble or have an expensive hobby like golf, or he doesn't go to Pilates like I do. He doesn't do any of that stuff. What he does is buy jackets and cars. Those are his 2 favorite things to buy. And so this was...
Actually, my 3rd favorite thing I don't have to spend money for. That's known as pressing Rona's buttons.
See, and he did that. He bought another car. We didn't need it. I sort of put my foot down, see where it got me? So we're driving our new car. Well, it's new to us and new for the video. The last video was done in my car, which was the Infiniti, what is it, Stu, an ESX?
EX.
EX. Oh, and on our last trip, we had a wonderful adventure. Just in case we can't remember, we were towed in New York. And of course, when we looked for our car, we did not know that. So we thought we had just forgotten where we parked and walked all over Brooklyn. And then we tried to find if our car was towed or stolen. But we did not have our license plate number with us, and we didn't know it. And as we were very discombobulated, couldn't figure out how to find it. Later I did, but the towing place was officially closed. But I told the people at the police station that we had to get our car out before Monday because my husband, the brain surgeon, had his patient already flown into Pittsburgh and that he needed to be there on Monday morning, and how were we going to get there without our car getting out of their now
And thus saith Rona, with a straight face,
I did.
as her nose continued to grow.
I did. And the woman who was listening to me had very wide eyes, and this is what I think she was saying. Boy, I've heard a lot of whoppers in my life. This is a really good one. So I know this woman is not going to leave till she gets her car back. We just better work really hard. And we did get our car back, although the towing place was officially closed. It was actually still open as they were still processing cars, and we hurried up, got there just in time, and got our car out. Phew.
I've seen Rona do this. She preys on weak-minded people and keeps talking until the resistance fades away.
As you can see, that's how I got Stu. So, enough for today.
Yes, it's true.
Stu, is there something you'd like to say, even though you can't be filmed? Is there anything you'd like to add to this video blog?
Do I have your permission to speak?
Yes.
No.
Okay, there you go. Okay, that's it for today. Bye, everybody.